Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by green hills and tall trees, there lived a kind farmer. He wasn't rich, but he was content. And among his few treasures was an old donkey. This donkey had worked hard all his life, carrying heavy loads, pulling carts, helping in the fields. But time had taken its toll. His back was bent, his steps slow, his strength nearly gone. The farmer knew the donkey couldn't work anymore. But instead of sending him away, he let him roam freely, grazing in the meadows, lying in the sun, and enjoying the peaceful days he had left. The donkey was old, yes, but he was happy. One afternoon, as he wandered through the fields looking for fresh grass, he didn't notice an old, unused well hidden behind tall grass. Before he could stop, he stepped too close, and fell in. He hit the bottom with a thud. The walls were steep. The well was deep. And the donkey was terrified. He cried out loudly. Again and again. A villager nearby heard the desperate braying. He followed the sound, looked into the well, and was shocked to see the poor donkey trapped below. He ran to call the farmer. Soon, the farmer arrived with other villagers. They peered into the dark hole, and there he was, dusty, frightened, eyes full of tears, begging to be saved. They tried everything, ropes, baskets, even a human chain. But the donkey was too heavy. The well, too deep. Time passed. The sun began to set. Finally, the farmer stepped back and said with a heavy heart, "He's old, and we've tried everything. Maybe it's better to let him go peacefully. Let's fill the well." The villagers hesitated. But they agreed. They picked up shovels and began tossing dirt into the well. Down below, the donkey felt the dirt falling on his back. He froze. He understood. They weren't saving him. They were burying him. He panicked. He cried louder. He shook with fear. But then, he stopped. Something inside him changed. He thought, "If this is how it ends, I'm not going to give up." So with every shovel of dirt that hit his back, he did something remarkable. He shook it off, and stepped up. Dirt fell, he rose. Again and again. Shake it off. Step up. Shake it off. Step up. The villagers kept shoveling. But the crying had stopped. Curious, the farmer leaned over to look inside. His eyes widened. The donkey was rising. Bit by bit, the dirt was becoming a staircase. Until finally, with one final step, and one determined leap, the donkey jumped out of the well. Dusty but proud, he looked around. And then calmly walked away, back toward the meadow. Everyone stood frozen in awe. The farmer's eyes filled with tears, not of sorrow, but of pride. That day, an old donkey taught them all a lesson they would never forget. The moral of the story is simple but powerful. Life will throw dirt on you. People may give up on you. You may feel trapped, stuck, buried under problems. But don't give up. Shake it off. Step up. You already have the strength inside you. Even when no one comes to save you, you can save yourself. Turn every challenge into a step forward. Rise, no matter what. If this story touched your heart, give it a like and share it with someone who needs motivation today. Subscribe for more powerful stories that inspire.